I am Venerable Ovie Ezimerwe, Vicar St. Philip's Anglican Church, Warimpa, Abuja.
My name is Blessing Obi Femenam, the Vice President of Anglican Youth Fellowship of St. Philip's, Warimpa.
My name is Emmanuel Kerr. I'm the PRO of St. Philip's Anglican Church, EYF.
My name is Prosper Idisiga, and I'm a member of the Anglican Youth Fellowship, St. Philip's, and I'm the director of the film The Lights.
My name is Egede Deborah Michael. I am a member of St. Philip's Church and the scriptwriter of the movie The Lights.
The movie project is an innovation of the AYF of St. Philip's.
So we thought about something that we could do, harness our skills, our talents, and also preach the word. And we saw movies as a means to do this, and yes, that was what we led to it.
So we feel, what could we do differently from what we have been doing over the years? So we decided to go into a movie shot whereby the skills and the talents of the members of the AYF will be harnessed.
I just bought into the vision because I want anything progressive for the church, progressive for the youth. I bought into it and offered one or two suggestions to the production of the movie. And for me, I think it's okay, so long as it's going to help the youth unleash their talents and also be a blessing to people by bringing out specific message God has laid in their hearts.
The locations, it was quite challenging getting locations, but we thank God for our Vicar, Venerable Ovie, who is ever supportive to the visions. When we approached him, he was so happy and he keyed into the vision of the project. He made few contacts.
They were in need of some specific locations, like hospital location. I was trying to think of who and who to call. I called somebody that is in the cathedral, specifically one called Mugu. So I spoke with him, and with delight he offered to give his hospital at Dawaki production. Then they needed a house. I also thought of somebody else, and I called one of our members, Sir Dr. Ejiofor.
I and the director with someone else, we had started this project, and then it was difficult getting a story. She spoke with the director, Prosper, and the next morning we got a script, and it was by the inspiration of a story we had gotten from a sermon being preached by Venerable Justice Okon.
First of all, it's a very difficult thing, the society we live in today, having churches tell stories and do films. But I think it's high time where we communicate these messages through a visual medium.
The story is, I would say, something that happens in our society, especially if you take a look at the church. The youths we have nowadays are deviating from the ancient path, as they put it. Most of them tend to move away from Christ as a result of their exposure to certain cultures, and they dive into atheism. So this story is just trying to represent this, the fact that most parents don't instill much in their children to sustain them when they are away.
Doing a film is a big deal. We started casting members of the church because you're doing a church movie, you want to see faces you're familiar with.
The shoot was a very difficult one. It took, would I say, a month to actually produce it. I and the director, we had sleepless nights for, let's say, 3 nights. I didn't sleep.
Because it's high time we tell religious stories.
This is just the beginning, the first step. Producing a movie or film is not easy, it's quite difficult. And yes, it's just a start, and we're hoping that we'll be able to do numerous different series, not just movies, but series as well. And we're hoping that we get sponsors who are going to help us to get this done as well.
I think I would like the idea of this shouldn't be the last time. We'll surely do web series, short films to communicate gospel messages. Yeah, something we'll do again, over and over again.
As this is our first project in terms of the maiden edition, we didn't really have so much fun, but as I mentioned earlier, the church supported, and also the good people of the AYF, from the executive members to the general members of the group. We had a free will donation. This is the first, And I want everybody to see that and expect that more things are going to come out with this team, because we've looked around and we saw we have talent and we don't want this talent to be wasted. So going forward, we have a lot of projects on our minds that we're going to do going forward after this one.